What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Pure Buckets podcast. Joined today with me is Vipin and Ron. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Ron?
Doing great. I'm doing great.
The delay was funny.
But yeah, so obviously, if you guys, there's a delay. If you guys notice, our last like 7 videos, obviously the finals talk, we've done a lot of finals talk, which is good. We're gonna keep doing that. But we've done tons of the guessing the player, only because obviously like we have a lot of fun doing those. But we need to change things up occasionally. We need to stop oversaturating it. And so today we're gonna be doing a couple recordings today, as we have to, I guess you could say bulk maybe just a little bit, not really that much though. But this episode right here is going to be more hot takes. We've done, is this our second or third one we've ever done?
I think it's the second one.
Yeah, and the last time we did one, it performed, obviously, it was like a really, it's a big hit video, at least for our channel size right now.
People like that.
Yeah, so we've come today with 8 hot takes, 3 by me, 3 by Vipin, and 2 by Rohan. And hopefully these have some validity to them, and then obviously we will say if we agree and then or disagree with them, and then obviously we'll have the discussion and or debate depending on if we have opposite sides here. But yeah, who wants to start it off with their first one?
I'll run it up. So, okay, I'll start with probably my most mild one. I have some, in my opinion, funnier ones. All right, so I'm just gonna. All right, I assume that you'll put an image up on the screen, but
yeah, or I'll
this
just
is what I
type
saw.
it. Yeah.
So the take I saw stated that Kawhi Leonard will win the NBA MVP next season. So 2023, 2022, that one.
So he'll win the MVP next year.
Yeah, now honestly, that sounded like a hot take to me because I think Kawhi Leonard will never win an MVP. Not because he's not good enough, just because of the fact that he doesn't play enough games. Did you think of how injury prone he is and how much like he load manages?
Yeah.
Like based on those things alone, I don't think he played. Like I'm gonna pull up real quick just how many games he plays.
I mean, he averages like, just the last couple of years alone, he's only played 50 to 60 a season.
He hasn't played that.
So yeah, last season he played 52.
Well, he obviously didn't play anything this
57.
season, but...
Yeah, not this season. So 52, 57, and then 60. That's just. I think to win the MVP, you gotta at least play like 70 games, right?
Do you really though?
What are the past few MVPs? We had
Giannis and Jokic in the last 4 years worth.
Jokic played 74 games.
He's played in the 70s in both of them.
Giannis
60s.
played around 60s. I think it's about above 60 at least, right?
Okay.
Above 60-ish games. But the thing with Kawhi, he's playing 50-ish games, and I just don't think it's good enough, to be honest. You need to play more games than that. And
So
also, there's like... what's up?
So you're saying, basically your point is that he's not going to win MVP, not because of his talent, but because he doesn't play enough games.
That's just how the NBA views the MVP, right? They're not gonna let someone who averages 45 for 7 games and is injured the rest of the season be MVP.
Mm-hmm.
The categories for MVP is
Yeah, they have thresholds on these things. They have thresholds. Like obviously, like the whole thing with like
they
obviously
do.
LeBron.
Is there an official one?
No. Well, that's the thing is I'm pretty sure like with the MVP is a weird one because MVP is just kind of like it's not really based on. I guess you could say it's not really based on stats, like the whole award. You could base it on whoever they find is the most valuable to whatever obviously that is. But like all the other ones, like obviously like rebound champ, scoring champ, all those like stat leader ones, all have a threshold of games. That's why obviously like people like LeBron didn't win the scoring title this year because he didn't play that threshold number of games. But that's why I'm just saying like what is like the MVP of the past that has played the lowest amount of games?
It's Karl Malone in 1998-99. He played 49 games. That's ridiculous. No, I don't think.
Wait, in what year?
98-99.
Jeez.
49 games? Are you kidding? That's nothing. That's almost half the season.
Half.
A little over half. No, that's not acceptable. You have to play at least 60 games.
Vibin.
At least. What?
It's like 4 games.
98-99, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the year when it was a strike. They only played 50 games.
Oh, really? Okay, well that's not him.
That's
then.
why there was also no All-Stars. Because if you noticed,
Okay, that's not him then.
you noticed that he won the MVP, but he wasn't an All-Star.
Bruh, seriously?
Yes, because
Well,
nobody was.
the second highest, the second lowest, I guess, is 58 games. Bill
Which
Walton,
is Bill Walton.
77 to 78.
Okay, that one I know. I'm pretty sure that's valid.
And then after that is after that all of them are like at least 60 and above.
Yeah, that's not-
Yeah.
Like the third lowest ever was 62 games by Braun in 2011. That's okay. So I think 60 and above is fine.
So he played. Bill Walton played in just over 70% of the games that season.
Yeah.
So
He's
so I guess we could say 70% is like the threshold.
around that, yeah. I just don't think Kawhi will win. What's 52 out of 82?
Yeah, his last 2 seasons that he actually played in, he played less games than Bill Walton did.
Kawhi averaging like 60-ish something percent.
Okay,
That's not
so
enough.
Orion, do we think or do we agree or disagree with will Kawhi win MVP? I'll say disagree, but I'm saying it for a different reason. I just feel like I don't know. I don't feel like he gets the votes from. I don't think the voters like him as much as they do other people. That's my only reasoning.
Fair.
Ron, you just gonna fall asleep on us or what?
No, I was gonna say I personally I think I would have to say I disagree with this because I feel like once he comes back from the injury, he'll probably have a season where he plays to an MVP standard still left in him, and I think he'll be able to like string together a season that he plays more than 60 games. But yeah, personally, I would disagree with it.
Fair enough. So we
But
all
that's just, like,
disagree.
my gut, since it's a future prediction.
There we go. All right, let's move on to the next one then. I'll go, I guess, actually. Let me type in. I have to type this down just because I know then where I can go to. All right, my first hot take I found is Kyrie Irving is simultaneously. Wait, what is the wording on this? He's simultaneously like overhyped, but then also like underappreciated, or he's overhated is the word. So Kyrie is simultaneously overhated and overhyped. What do we think?
Well, wait, you said overhyped and overhated?
He's overhated. No, he's
Yeah.
overhated and overhyped. So
Okay,
people
so-
hate on him too much, but he's also overhyped as a
People
player.
like sleep on him.
No, not people sleep on him. I'm not saying he's
Well.
underrated. He's overhated, but then he's also.
You cut out from.
You guys know what I'm saying or what?
I know, I get what you're saying. I think Rohan didn't hear you though.
Yeah, you cut out for me, Cole.
Okay, I'm saying Kyrie.
It's just a Discord issue.
He's simultaneously
Mm-hmm.
overhated. He's hated too much, but he's also overhyped.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the take.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say it right now that half I think is true.
I agree.
He is not overhyped. Kyrie Irving, when he plays, is an unbelievably good basketball player. Like he is like I don't know if he's actually where you put the rankings, but he's insanely good. He can be that guy. But the issue with him is just the other half. He's so unreliable and like mentally weird. Like
He also does have a record of it.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say I wouldn't know if I'd say he's mentally weird. I wouldn't say that, but
all that anti-vax stuff and like I'm just gonna disappear for
And
3
the
weeks without saying
COVID,
anything and
yeah,
like
the COVID
yeah,
situation.
all that. Like dude, that's just imagine how the other Nets players feel.
yeah, I would
It's
say
like,
it's
yo,
definitely
we
bad
got
on the other
Kyrie.
Nets players for sure.
We got Kyrie. Oh, he's actually not gonna play ever because he doesn't want to take a vac. Okay, that's like, dude, come on. Serious? Come on, bro. That's so lame.
I would say Kyrie is definitely overhated, but he's not overrated. Like he's definitely like he is as good as like we see he is. I quite like Kyrie. I think he's just overhated a lot. That's it. That's why I'm not gonna agree with the take because I half of it is right, but the other half I can't. I can't say he's underperforming to what we think. Like, he's not overrated.
I don't think I think he's properly hated. His antics are whack, bro. You can't allow players to just do that. It's like, okay, we're gonna pay you $40 million to play basketball, and I'm just not gonna play. A good example of that is Ben Simmons. But, dude,
Both of those have like some weird. To me, both of those situations have like some weird validity to them.
not Ben Simmons. Maybe he's mentally not
No, but
okay.
did you not?
then-
Okay, well, but the thing, did you not see what Ben Simmons literally was talking about? Because obviously he was very injury prone. We know that. But at the same time, it was mental issues, right? What I will say about the whole issue is that it was very unclear about which was actually the driving issue or like what was going on at certain times. So everyone was just kind of left in the dark, and all we saw as viewers is that Ben Simmons is just sitting out games when he looks fine. That's what we were seeing, right? But then that part, remember the whole thing how that report came out, and we were dying laughing when it happened, when he said, yeah, like he has so much stress that it's created like a pressure point in his lower back. Everyone was clowning on him, right? And then literally a week later, he actually had back surgery. So like that's why there's that validity. There's things that as fans that we just don't see or don't understand about what's actually going on. That's why I can't say like as much as we like, you know, we joke around with Ben Simmons and stuff like that. You can't like over hate him. Now at the same time, should he be playing games? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, we know mental health is not like a.
Isn't like an issue you can
Nice.
take lightly, but
Yeah. I just think. Well, this isn't a Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is overhated, but he's just meme. He's easily memeable.
So you think
Which is
Ben
why-
Simmons is overhated, but Kyrie
his
is
situation
properly hated?
No.
is
Kyrie is more valid. Dude, one thing is more
Because-
controllable. Him not like sure, okay, your body, you don't want to take the vax, fine, but you screwing over your team like that is just brutal,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I would say
By,
too.
like,
That's
missing games
I would say
because
that
of
as
that?
well. Like it's obviously his like, you know, at the end of the day, like it is his choice about like obviously the whole vaccine stuff or whatever. But quite literally screwing over his entire team is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, agree or disagree? I say
So-
disagree because I don't think he's not overhyped. He's not an overhyped player.
yeah, I definitely.
I'll
wouldn't say
have.
it's over.
I think he's properly hyped and is fine.
So I would
Like
s-
he's hated properly.
Weird. All right, Rohan.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know.
Alright, so my hot take was, I don't know if you've already talked about this or not, but it was that Chris Paul is still a top 3 point guard of all time.
Okay, well, we can talk about this because I can pull up my
Personally,
list.
so-
I can pull up my
so
list.
To give you some context, to give you some context, right?
Wait, no,
uh,
he's not top 3
certain
all time.
people- 'cause,
Alright, sorry,
it
yeah,
will
go ahead,
put
go
him-
ahead, sorry.
Personally, I disagree with it.
I have to disagree. What?
But
What are we talking about?
this is a crazy hot take to me.
That he's top 3 all time?
Yeah.
No, I can't give him that. I can't
But
give him that.
That's because that's only because of his like recent or well, he has choked a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like his worst choke was by far the most recent one
Oh yeah, the performance.
to me.
Well, it
because
wasn't
it's,
just
like,
it
the
wasn't
most
like just him,
disheartening
you
one.
know. Like he played
It
bad, but it
wasn't
wasn't just him.
But like he had a big contribution. towards it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, he is like the driving. Like, obviously, that team, the Suns team. When you look at the roster, very, very solid roster. And obviously, Booker is their main. I would say Booker
They
is
were
like their
built like
main
a
cog,
one-seed.
but Chris Paul is kind of what makes everything go round, type of deal.
I would definitely say they had like the structure of a one seed, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I can't give him top 3. Then what do you think about that?
Chris Paul to the top 3.
Yes, top 3
I-
point guard of all time.
Alright, well, if you look at the names,
People above him.
Magic,
So,
Steph,
it would be
Isaiah are all
Magic, of
better.
course.
So he's not top
That already
3.
puts him out of top 3.
He really can't. Without a ring, he can't be there.
I said Magic, Steph, and Oscar Robertson.
That's okay too. Oscar has a ring, unlike some fraud.
Oscar has a ring, but
Unlike
people
one
don't
fraud
place
who
too much
didn't show up
attention on
when
it.
the lights were bright, huh?
So did we all
But
just
to
agree with
fair,
this then?
I mean, he did make the finals, but personally, yeah, to me, it seems like just a crazy hot take that someone even agrees with.
So you just wanted to bring that up just to see if anybody would bite for that one?
Yeah, if anybody else agreed with it too.
Yeah. I mean, no, none of us do.
But yeah, considering you guys' top 10s
Oh, facts.
and what do you call it, top 30s, I wouldn't feel like anyone would actually agree with this here.
Yeah. All right, well, we all disagree. All right, move on.
Probably
Vivian, go
okay.
ahead.
Alright, so my next take, I got. Should I go with the funky one or the more valid one? We'll save the funky one for the end. Anyways, so I have a take I saw on Twitter today, and it said that throughout the playoff run of the Celtics, Tatum was outplayed by Giannis, Jimmy, but not Steph. We gotta stop acting like Steph is top 10 right now in the NBA.
Wait, it said stop acting like Steph is top 10?
I think it actually means Tatum. I think it means Tatum is not top 10.
I think
in
I
the
saw
NBA
that
this
exact one, and I'm pretty sure the word is not
Means
supposed to be
Tatum.
not. It's supposed to be now. I think it's saying that Tatum is being outplayed by all three of them.
night. No, it's just not.
No, but I'm saying it should be now. Like, I think it was a typo.
Oh.
Like, he's being... You think Tatum's outplaying Steph in the finals, Vivian?
No, probably doesn't mean that. So basically, it's just saying is Jason Tatum top 10 in the NBA right now?
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, for sure. I would say he's top 10 at least.
Well, we didn't... I know we didn't have him... Well, who was the one that had
I
him
know
top
we
10?
didn't have him too high originally either.
I don't even know where I have him, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard. Would I say he's a top 10 talent? I mean, yeah.
But does he have like the potential?
Well, no,
Like,
it's
has he
potential.
realized
No,
that
potential,
yet?
yes.
But has he realized? that
Okay, well,
potential?
who are the names that Vivian just said? Oh, not Butler.
Steph, Jimmy Butler.
I don't know. Wait, well, how about this? Do you just who would you rather have, Tatum or Butler? Who's better?
Tatum. For sure I'd take Tatum.
Over Butler?
Well, have you seen how Tatum is doing right now?
Yeah, but
Kinda
that's
crazy.
like right now. Well, right now.
Right now?
What do you mean by right now,
He
Vivian?
hasn't been doing great this
Bro's
season.
2 of 17 from
In
mid-range
this
in the
series, no,
finals.
but before this specific series.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. So
I think just during the overall playoffs that like Butler had that one explosive game, but overall, I think Tatum's been playing better. And also just being younger, I just value him more.
Yeah, but does that mean?
I still think he's better.
I don't know if that changes like right now though. Personally.
Tough.
I would say Butler's still better.
Either ways, nothing wrong there.
That's a hard one, you know. It's hard because I don't have anything to base it off of either. Like obviously I watched the series, but I don't have like a list in front of me that I haven't made a top 10 right now kind of list. I don't have one of those. So in my head,
Yeah.
I know like obviously when we did our lists, when did we do them? We did them. Wait, is there still only one in December, or did we have
Before this?
updated ones? Well, I know we're gonna do updated ones, but
The updated ones. We had one this summer, right?
did we?
Yeah, I think we went over.
Yeah, but that
and-
was no, but that was all time. Remember?
Yeah, that was an all time. Or that was all time. Not now.
Oh right, we didn't.
Our
yeah.
only current lists are dating 6 months ago, and I'm pretty sure only one person had Tatum in that list. In December, by the way, keep in mind.
They knew, bro.
But now I feel like I mean, for what he's done and turned our whole team around, I feel like he is top 10 though.
He's definitely top 10. Yeah. Now would I say he's like top 5 or something? Probably not.
Vivian?
But I wouldn't put him too far off of top 5.
So Rohan's saying he's slightly above top 5
He's
in the
like
league.
in that like
No,
5
Rohan's saying he's
to,
not
like,
top 5.
7 range.
I said slightly
Yeah.
above top 5.
Oh, well, you mean to me that below?
No. I'm saying slightly below top 5.
Yeah. Vivian's
Oh.
saying no. Yeah, it's just the wording. You just screw up the wording.
I think Tatum belongs
Yeah.
around the 5-ish mark, to be honest. Like plus or minus like 1. I just think that there's so many big names. Like I still would have Braun over
Think
him.
of like
KD,
obviously, he's
Curry.
like a contributor to a finals team, so
Yeah.
you gotta be up there. But I mean, as a
Difficult.
player, like as a basketball player, I could feel like I could name 5 players or 4, depending.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
Rohan was the
better.
only one that had Tatum in the top
Valuable.
10 back 6 months ago. Rohan had him at
He has
9.
improved that. Because back then, remember how bad the Celtics were?
Yeah, I remember we had a whole video on them.
Yeah, we were like, bro, the Celtics have no future, and that take was destroyed.
Absolutely blown
We
back.
were like saying, yep, they're stuck. They're stuck.
But yeah, I mean, I would say
That
Tatum
was-
is top 10 though. I feel like he has to be right now. And again, it's right now, like as of this current moment. So people obviously say, okay, well, recency bias, it's whatever. It's this moment. Tatum right now is a top 10
if he wins
player.
a ring,
Top 10 for sure.
he wins a ring.
Even if that
He
means
wins
he's
a
at 10,
ring?
he's still top 10.
If he was a ring, greatest Celtic ever.
What?
Yep.
I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. We're just gonna ignore
No,
that.
I'm just saying it.
No, you're not.
I don't know any bird frauds. I don't know.
I know
Old
you're
heads.
lying. I know you're lying. He's just saying that for content, guys. Don't worry about it. He's a fraud.
I know. I believe wholeheartedly. Put a gun to my head and say
No, okay. you
who
gotta
is better
stop.
all time,
No,
and
you
I'm
gotta
going
stop.
with Jason Tatum, the next Kobe Bryant.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next one because that's hurting me now.
Haters. They don't believe in the
my,
future.
All right, my next take is having Jimmy Butler as your main guy makes you more of a contender than KD.
Huh? You more of a. Wait, say it again.
So if your main dude on your if you have a team and you have Jimmy Butler as the main dude on your team rather than having Kevin Durant as the main dude on your team, you have better odds of winning the championship.
Hello? No. Which one of those two has actually won a ring?
I feel like
Regardless
that's,
of how
that-
fraud
that
it
was
is.
a little disingenuous, yeah.
That's like such an L take. How many rings does Jimmy Butler have?
0.
And that's never gonna change.
Mm,
Would you say KD was the main guy in
I
Golden
mean-
State?
He was the best player, but like
Oh, yeah,
they shared the
yeah,
ball very
yeah.
well.
Yeah. If you put
It wasn't
Hmm.
reliant on him.
if you had KD
It wasn't
if you had
reliant, but you would
KD in
definitely say
Miami,
that he was the
if you had
best player.
KD in Miami instead of Butler, how far are they going?
Further for sure, but
To the
I don't know if I
finals?
can guarantee it. Depends on how KD himself actually plays. If he play like he did, like
Well, I
he did on the
mean,
Nets, it's not gonna
With
happen.
Butler,
But
they already made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So, I think they could make the finals if you had a situation like the Heat.
yeah, I think that just because the Heat don't have like the 2-star type beat.
Is Jimmy
Like, I
Butler
know
not a
Bam-
star?
No, like 2 stars.
Oh.
2 like superstar type beat. Like Nets have that. But you don't really need that anymore, do you? Like the last, what was last
Yeah,
year's
you don't
champion?
need it.
Last
The
year's champion
Bucks.
was the.
Bucks.
Oh, right, the Bucks. The one superstar. So you could just, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back to the bubble and let's say you replace Jimmy Butler on that Heat team with KD, what happens?
That would actually
I
be a
don't
pretty
know,
cool
to be
finals
honest
would
with
be
you.
LeBron versus KD.
I think the same thing might happen,
LeBron
but it's
and
a,
AD
it's like
versus KD.
it would be way like incredibly close. Could go either way.
It'd be a lot more, how should I say this, competitive.
I think you guys
Even
are hating
though
on
that
Jimmy
finals
Butler.
Wasn't like, yeah, I would say that it wouldn't be that much different though.
KD just better than Jimmy Butler.
Well, I would say KD is a better player than Jimmy Butler. That's not really a hot take, but like if you have Jimmy Butler as your main guy rather than Durant,
In the same situation.
Jimmy Butler will get your team more involved than Durant will. That's true.
Yeah, that's for sure. But that doesn't mean that KD can't get the team involved though.
KD doesn't do it as well as Butler does. Because Butler is a very more
Yeah, yeah,
team-oriented player. And also he has like crazy mentality, you know. I like Butler's mentality is way better than KD's.
Yeah, I'll give him that for sure.
Because Butler has hella like grit, you know.
okay. What is this? Now
He's a bit more
now
technical, huh?
we're resorting to technical talk. All right, come on, man. All right, so
KD
are we,
KD don't know the first thing about grit. He never sat
Oh
down
my.
with grit and grind.
are we agreeing or disagreeing with Rohan's? Or whose statement was my statement?
He has your statement.
I don't know, man.
What's the actual statement again?
It was Butler as your main makes you more of a contender than KD as your main.
Disagree.
I would disagree with it too.
I think I might have to disagree, but it's not like them saying it's a landslide. I think it's actually Omega close. So, all right, we'll go to the next one then. Who's got it? It's Rohan.
I got it. Okay. This hot take ranks Booker, Trey, and Kyrie above 80 if they were to rank all players in the NBA right now currently.
Okay, who is it? Kyrie, Booker,
And Trey
above AD.
above 80.
Oh man.
I know
Wait,
it's rough because
Booker, Trey, who's the other one? Tatum?
No, Irving.
no.
Kyrie? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All three of them better than Anthony Davis right now?
He's with Anthony Davis. He has not shown up in 2 seasons.
But people forget about
He
Anthony
hella
Davis.
injured. Yeah, but he's always
People-
injured.
people forget.
Like that first year in
I
LA,
mean-
he was crazy good. But ever
But
since
do you think he can come back and be like that? That's the question.
can, I don't know if he will.
So you think he's fallen below Kyrie, Trey, and Book
Well,
in terms of ranking?
skill-wise, I'd say him and Kyrie and AD are pretty equivalent. But
Do you think
there's-
he's fallen below Trey?
there's more context to like. So Rohan, is this question just talking about purely skill? Because if it's just purely skill, AD's at the top of that.
Vibin, it's not skill based. It's
If
just
you're
top.
talking
It's just
about
your
right
top
now-
10, Vibin.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
it's
if you had a
top
list,
10.
if you had your own
No.
person, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, they're not all top 10. If you had your own personal list ranking all the players in the league right now, is Kyrie, Trey, and
And Book above AD.
Booker above Anthony Davis?
Kyrie is above. I think.
So you like half.
With how AD's been lately, I'll put Kyrie above AD and the rest no.
I feel like 80 is still slightly above Trey. And I feel like between Kyrie and 80, it's like pretty equivalent. It's very hard. This is a hard take.
I mean,
I'm
Anthony
not gonna
Davis.
lie.
Okay, well, if we just talk about Vivens take alone, Anthony Davis is a way better defender than Kyrie is. Let's get that out the way.
Yeah. But I would say Kyrie.
They're both pretty injury prone.
definitely
It's not. It's
much
not.
bigger
It's not a
offensive
landslide.
threat.
So you have Kyrie
AD
above AD on what basis then?
When he plays, if you play AD right now, like recently, last time he played, he's just pretty mid to be honest. He'll give you 20 and 10. But when Kyrie actually does play, he plays well. In the regular season at least.
So you're telling me
Plays
Anthony
well.
Davis is mid, but he's still putting up a consistent 20 and 10?
I will give you 28,
It doesn't
like 6
seem
and
like
6.
it. Well, I will say if he was more consistent, he would have more opportunities to pull out.
So
games.
you know what's up with AD lately?
Like 30 and
Street
10 or
clothes. You know,
something.
he don't even get ready. He wakes up, puts on his shorts and like a hoodie, pulls up to
Then
Crypto
again, how
Arena
much-
and
yeah,
just
how
sits
much
on the
do you
bench.
use?
I don't know, I might have to have AD above Kyrie.
If AD was back to normal, he's like top 6, bro.
Back to normal.
He hasn't been normal in 2 years.
I know, but bro's still Anthony Davis.
When was the last time you saw him beat Anthony Davis?
Bro, yeah, I mean, so
That's madness, though. His
Didn't
last 2
he
years,
play
he's
for Florida?
Omega injury prone, and he's still putting up literally consistently 22 and 10.
Mid.
How was that mid?
Well, mid for his standards.
Yeah, for his standards, you're basing it on his standards. I'd say Anthony Davis' standards are higher
I
than
mean, his
Kyrie's
old
standards.
like before the injury. Yeah.
Well, if Kyrie plays, it's a nice benefit if he plays at all.
And then you have Trey. So again, wait, and who's Booker? So Anthony Davis is a better defender than
Trey
all
and
three of them.
Yeah, for sure.
I think UMan's is just forgetting that. Like the defensive side of the ball is just gone for some reason.
Yeah, for sure. 80's better defensive.
All right, I gotta disagree with the take. I don't care what the ranking is, but I can't say Anthony Davis is lower than all three of them. I can't do it.
close.
So injuries
Yeah.
don't matter too much to you. I would say I would have to
Oh,
disagree
and AD is
too.
never the same again.
You say what,
I
Rohan?
would disagree too.
Yeah, disagree.
I would disagree too, but it isn't like an insane take because
See.
definitely like I would say like 2 out of the 3 are probably better.
But
And
what
that
did
would
you
I personally think that Booker and Kyrie are better, but Trey isn't. In ranking wise, at least right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the man that led
That
the
would
league in points and assists isn't there?
Mm-mm.
All right. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, like, you biased, you know?
Who?
No, I'm playing.
Who's biased?
I heard-
No, come on.
I was just playing, bro. I was about to make a meme of how you biased towards former Pelicans players.
Bro, I'm not even that big of a. You guys gotta chat with the Pelican stuff.
Alright. Oh, you act like we don't follow your alt Twitter called ZionFan97.
All right, it's over. I've been doxxed. All right, Vivian, go to the next take, please.
Alright, so a man that Cole respects so highly. The high pedigree. So, a man asked this player, who will
Could
be
be
the
about
best
Kiva.
player in the NBA next season?
Uh-huh.
Would you guess what he said?
Who'd he say?
Myself in 2 months.
Oh my god.
How
How is that even a hot take? That is literally the worst take of all time. Disagree. You go next. What are we? Wait, what are you talking about? I respect him, or I give him high praise.
Well, it was just hella funny.
Bro, what are we
So
talking
Chet Holmgren in
about?
an interview, someone asked him, who's the best NBA
That's
player?
not a hot take. That's just him banking on himself. It's called self-confidence. That's not a hot take.
He's just bummo.
I know, but there's nobody in the world other than him that actually believes that, Vivian. That's
His
not a hot
mom,
take.
maybe.
That's not a hot take. No, his mom doesn't
You don't
believe
think
that.
he's
Trust.
the next KD, bro?
No,
You don't think he's the next KD?
no.
Oh, come on.
He's the next Slim Reaper.
Hey,
Hey, look, for all we know, his potential's
For
crazy.
2.0.
But in 2 months'
That's
time,
gonna be
is he
his
gonna be the
nickname.
best player? No. All right.
How much time he'll be
Sim
averaging?
Reaper 2.0, bro.
All right then.
Improved KD.
All right, just go to the last one. I'll go to my last one then, because that's blasphemous. They don't need to talk about that. Yeah. So this is the last one of the whole video, right?
Yeah.
All right. This one is the craziest one I think I've seen today. You ready for this? Current
Sure.
Jokic is better than any version of KD.
Holy.
No.
So I mean, okay. Current Jokic.
Jokic right now is dummy good. We ain't seen him do in the playoffs. How about that, huh?
But
He has
yeah,
no
yeah.
help. He has no help. I understand. He has no
Too
help.
much in the
You
playoffs.
can't tell me that the Jokic right now is better than KD as KD has ever been in his peak ever.
I mean, do people forget what
Like,
KD
in
did,
OKC years,
like in
I feel like,
OKC,
yeah,
and what he
in
did on the
OKC.
Golden State?
he took
Like,
them to the finals. Like multiple times.
That
Actually,
man
no, not
KD
multiple. I
is
think
a
he took them only
like
once.
at his peak is a demon. Like, dude, you can't guard him.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know, Cole. I don't know.
I know. I
Hard-
saw.
I
No,
don't
I
feel like
disagree with
he
it.
has-
But
It just doesn't bad take.
I mean, how you
Like,
gonna
if you-
tell a bro that won 4 scoring titles in the span of 5 years?
Tell him. Tell him you're not as good as this other guy.
It's just
I
ridiculous.
mean, you're not
You
as
got
good as the
knocked
other
out
guy
first
who's a first round exit.
I mean, Durant is one of the only 50, 40, 90 players ever. And you're telling me Jokic? I mean, as much as because we love you guys know if you've seen the other videos,
Yeah,
we
Jokic
respect
is a great
Jokic
player.
highly.
Like,
and if
Here's the thing
Jokic,
about
if
deserve
Jokic
it.
had more
Makes-
help, then it's different. But
Here's what makes KD's 50, 40, 90 so impressive. Other players like Steve Nash is in it a lot. Steve Nash averages 12 points. KD be averaging like 27. And he does 50, 40, 90. Like that. No, like that's such an unbelievable feat.
yeah,
It's actually
the
crazy.
1 year he did, he averaged 28, along with 8 rebounds and 4.5 assists.
Man,
That
that's
was
just
an
crazy.
unbelievable season.
He didn't win MVP, did he?
What year did he win MVP again?
It was an OKC. I forgot which specific year. I think it was 2013.
No, that was LeBron.
No? Brown won it in 11 and 12. I thought.
It literally says Braun won in 13.
I guess I'm a fake Braun fan then. My bad.
Rose won it in 11.
Oh, whoa. Relax.
Yeah, Durant won it in 14.
Didn't you remember Rose, youngest MVP ever?
Durant won it in 14 when he averaged 32. The most he's ever averaged in his entire career. But yeah, we all disagree.
No,
That's it.
he
That's all
was
I'll say.
worse than you.
I got you a live take though.
A
An hour
live
ago.
take?
It's barely a take. It's just numbers.
Oh, it's about the finals?
Yeah, it's just after 4 games, the chance for the finals have been updated again. It's so stupid. It says the Celtics still have a 71% chance of winning.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really?
I still obviously, me and Rohan still have the Celtics picked to win that all. But to say,
I would say
Change
the
your
Warriors
mind
actually
after
have the
tonight.
edge, though.
to still paint the Warriors as this massive underdog team is so unbelievably just, it's so out of touch.
Like wrong.
It's an L.
They're literally baiting for future media content, basically.
Baiting for the odds.
That's
bro.
what-
They're
what
setting out the
doing.
Warriors as underdogs, so when they eventually win, they're like, "Oh my God, Curry did it! He did it! He beat the odds."
Well, Curry. Okay, oh, chill
Yeah,
out there.
them.
You make it sound like Curry isn't playing phenomenal.
Oh no! Wait, what? How did what I said counteract that Curry's playing phenomenal?
Well, you just said like, oh, well,
Don't put, like,
you
an
make it sound like
asterisk
Curry
on the
beat
ring or
odds.
anything.
He is beating the odds.
Mhm.
Here's what I'm saying. We're going
Draymond, how about
going into this NBA Finals matchup, right? Me personally, I had the Celtics. I chose the Celtics because I believe that they're a favorite team here in this, right? And because Curry also, like, it's just the team thing, right? Like, obviously the Warriors, obviously their synergy is insane, but Curry has to play. I thought originally Curry was gonna have to play fantastic to win the series. All right, so I have the Celtics, obviously. But that first, the first time that when they came out with it, they had the Celtics had an 89% chance of winning. I said that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
89% chance against a 3-time NBA dynasty. Like, dude,
Well, they're not the same dynasty, first of all. So let's chill out.
I know, but like,
but still, like,
you're really good.
they're acting like the bones of this roster have not won a chip 3 times.
Yes, exactly.
They're acting like that never happened.
Exactly.
Like,
So like, yes,
this-
I have the Celtics winning, but to have them as 89 or in the 80s%, or even now they have still 70%, even though the Warriors have 2 of the next 3 potential games at home, is ridiculous to say that the Celtics are in the 70s to win. And I'm not a Warriors
It just
fan.
doesn't feel right.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
think you actually want them to. Oh, you want them to lose because you just don't like them.
Well, I mean, again, like, I'm okay with it now. Like,
It's
I've
fine.
learned to
Fool,
accept
it's
it.
fine. You know.
No, I've learned to accept it. Like, I realize, I like history. I like greatness. So
I
if Curry
don't like
wins,
them
that's
either.
greatness.
They stole that finals from the Rockets. You know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like them either.
I know. Whatever. All right. Does anybody else have any final things to say?
No.
not really.
Pretty cool.
All right. Well,
Some nice thoughts.
that wraps up our hot takes video. Thank you guys so much for listening to this. Leave us ideas down below in the comments. Vibin, it's gonna be some crazy stuff because we've done like what 31. This is the 31st episode we've ever done, and obviously me and Vibin are in every recording. But coming up, Vibin's gonna be gone for a length of time, so there's gonna be some videos where it's it could just be me and Ronnie for a couple of videos.
Yeah, funny videos.
Lewis might be there too.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
try
pull
to
up
get
my
as
phone.
many people as we can. But yeah, we definitely need ideas down below. We have ideas. Obviously, we just need to actually just put them in motion. Like, we need a lot of lists before,
That's cute.
obviously, you leave them in. We need to get these lists rolling.
Yep.
But yeah. Thank you guys so
Well,
much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.